Marty Robinson with Jodi Muselin. Spearhead from space will continue anon. We'll take a few minutes to see if we can raise the funds to keep the next generation or next regeneration of Doctor Who on the air whenever that comes about. We'll go all the way through Colin Baker, of course. It is good to see John Pertwee back, isn't it? And the program's in color, and to welcome back the Brigadier. I hope you agree. You do, don't you? If you are one of the Doctor Who fans who is not a subscriber, this would be a good time to correct the situation by calling us at 372-1200 with your subscription in the largest amount you can afford. 372-1200. A lot of operators in the studio, they're staying late tonight because they knew you'd want to call and get in touch. John Pertwee. If William Hartnell's doctor was the old ratbag, said John Pertwee, and Patrick Troughton's was the clown, then my doctor was the dandy. But in fact, John Pertwee's famous outfit of frilled shirt, velvet smoking jacket, and opera cloak came about by accident. Did you know? He says, I put an outfit together from my grandfather's old clothes just for a Radio Times photo session. When we came to decide what I would actually wear in the program, I wanted to wear something very elegant like the master, but no, they wanted just what I had on. So that's where his outfit evolved from. We have, as premiums tonight, the Doctor Who BBC Radiophonic Workshop record with the music from the program and pictures of the first 5 doctors. Oops, this way, yes, okay, let me tilt it too. These are kind of hard to take a picture of, whereas there it is. All right? And they are embossed in the vinyl to be there forever and ever on both sides. That is yours with a $50 subscription, and you'll receive both Chicago Magazine and Dial 11 Magazine for 12 months as well. And then we have the ever-popular Doctor Who t-shirt, done in a brilliant, what would you call that, red? Carmine? No, it would be, I just guess plain old red, huh? What would you say? And it's 50% cotton, 50% polyester, nice heavy-duty stuff with a good embossing of the Doctor Who logo. And it comes, I should say, only in red and only in large. So if you're a small person, you'll have to find another small person to get in it with you. Or maybe you can shrink it if you wash it in super hot water. I don't know. Probably won't shrink. So they only come in large with a $100 subscription. The record is a $50 premium. But even if you can only subscribe with $5, if that's all you can afford, we'd like to have you call us with that amount too. 372-1200, or if you're out of the area, 1-800-237-1100. Doctor Who, of course, has been on our air for many years now. And there were periods when people would call us and write to us and say, can't you get the new Doctor Who, is referring to, at that time, to Tom Baker, and then to Peter Davison, and ultimately to Colin Baker, and we did all that because we had the money to do it. And we'll be able to continue bringing it to you if we have your financial support too. Maybe the mechanics of subscribing are unfamiliar to you or off-putting. Well, Jodi will straighten you out on that.
It's easy to become a subscriber. Make the phone call first, 372-1200. What's going to happen? There are operators standing by. They're waiting to take your call. They're going to ask you 5 simple questions. They're going to want to know your name, your telephone number, your home address, the dollar amount that you'd like to subscribe in, and then the method of payment that you wish to make for your new subscription. Remember, the number is 372-1200. You can pay in 3 different ways. You can pay with your Visa, MasterCard, or American Express by credit card, and have that number ready when you call because they can make you an instant subscriber, or you can write a personal check, or you can send a money order. So the payment's easy. The decision is even easier. 372-1200. Let me give you a couple more reasons why you should become a subscriber right now. These are things coming up this week on Channel 11, and they certainly celebrate the spirit of the holidays that are upon us. Tomorrow night at 9 o'clock, Christmas with the Mormon Tabernacle Choir and Shirley Verad. Diva will sing many wonderful Christmas songs that you're so familiar with. Holy Night, Come All You Faithful, many, many more. And along with the Mormon Tabernacle Choir, it should be a musical tribute to remember. On Wednesday evening, we have a Christmas special with Luciano Pavarotti, and that's airing at 9 o'clock on Channel 11. On Thursday, we have a night of mystery, unrelated to Christmas, but mysterious, and it should be good, a pocket full of rye. And then on Thursday, and this should be fabulous, Baryshnikov on Broadway, and he does this program with Liza Minnelli, and it's fabulous. I've seen it before. Call now and become a subscriber. Won't you please? The number is 372-1200.
And of course, for the remainder of this Who Fest week, tomorrow night, the Silurians Part 1. The following night on Wednesday, the Silurians Part 2. Then we have on Thursday, I can't find, Ambassadors of Death, which will conclude the following night to be followed by the Inferno. A lot of great Doctor Who coming up. $50 subscription brings you the record. A $100 subscription brings you the T-shirt. And if you can only subscribe with $5, by all means do it. Are we going to talk about the operators? Okay. Here are the folks who are taking your calls tonight. They're really neat to come out here and stay here this late and give it their time. They're from the Des Plaines Kiwanis Club, Evanston Township High School. They are from the IBM clubs, the Illinois CPA Society, the LaGrange Park Women's Club, the Student Advisory Board of the College of Business Administration and College of Nursing of the University of Illinois at Chicago, and the Friends of Channel 11. Back to Doctor Who and Spearhead from Space right now. We will return to the Doctor very quickly after a brief intermission. We've received a few comments on our intermissions, if comments is the right word. And I hasten to remind you that there was no pledge break before Doctor Who, nor will there be one afterwards. So it's just a little reorganizing of things, and I hope you'll understand the real need for it, and that is to raise the money to keep these programs on the air. We're here, after all, during our subscription drives, only 6 weeks out of the 52, so if you're a logical and fair-minded person, you'll understand, I'm sure. And by extension, you'll understand that it's your money that helps to fund these programs, and I hope you'll take this opportunity to call us at 372-1200. Wanted to read you from this. I have the 20th anniversary edition of the Radio Times. It says, talking of the Daleks, they weren't among John's favorite adversaries. I hate them, and they didn't scare me one bit. He says, you only had to run away from them down a flight of stairs, and you had them well and truly screwed. Well, he said that. I didn't say it. That's what it says right here. My favorites were the Draconians. I thought they were absolutely superb. So Pertwee's idea on his adversaries. Subscribe, as we say, in the largest amount you can. We know that varies greatly because the Doctor Who audience varies greatly. I'm sure it runs all the way from well, let's say junior high students to brain surgeons. And we know because we get comments from people of all stripes and occupations and social strata in between. So maybe some of you can afford only $5 a year for your subscription. Others may be able to afford $100. If you can't afford $100, I remind you that you can receive this Doctor Who T-shirt, which is very handsomely got out, and is yours only in red and only in large. So keep that in mind if you decide you'd like to have that. And with a $50 subscription, we have the Doctor Who LP, put together by the BBC Radiophonic Workshop, which does all the music and effects for Doctor Who. And that is yours with a $50 subscription. Either, of course, will bring you in addition both our magazines, Dial 11 magazine and Chicago magazine, for 12 months. So there you have it. But even if you can't manage that, you want to call and subscribe with $5, you can rest assured that your money is going to help keep Doctor Who on the air. The first thing to do is to contact us at 372-1200. Give the operator who answers your name and address and your subscription. We have a goal to reach by next Sunday night, and we're making some progress toward it, but we could do better. How are we doing, Jodi?
We're doing okay, but we sure could do better. The goal is 37,000 new subscribers before the end of next week. To date, we have 10,727. Call right now, 372-1200. Add yourself to that list and become a new subscriber. Subscribe in the largest amount possible, I urge you. If it's $5 and that's why you like Doctor Who and that's what it's worth, call in your $5 subscription right now. If it's $35, call that in. You'll get the Dial magazine in your home. But I urge you, subscribe in the largest amount possible. Make it easy to pay. You can pay with your credit card, MasterCard, Visa, or American Express. You can do a money order, write a money order, or you can write a personal check. So that part is easy. Become a subscriber right now. You are the key to quality television. You're the key to Doctor Who tonight. 372-1200 is the number. Don't forget it. If you want to become a subscriber, do it now. There are operators who are waiting to take your call. They're going to watch the rest of Doctor Who with you, and they're going to feel better knowing you became a subscriber. 372-1200 is the number. Call us now.
Thank you, Jodi. The people who are answering your calls tonight are really a neat group, and you know, you're home watching the program, and they're down here working real hard. They're from the Des Plaines Kiwanis Club, Evanston Township High School, the IBM clubs, the Illinois CPA Society, the LaGrange Park Women's Club, and my favorite name here, the Student Advisory Board of the College of Business Administration and College of Nursing, the University of Illinois at Chicago. Somebody ought to set that to music. And of course, the ever-present friends of Channel 11. We thank them. We thank those of you who've subscribed tonight and who have been patient as we seek to raise the funds necessary to run this station and all our programs for another 4-month period. If you're a subscriber, you can feel pretty good about it because you're the one who's made it possible. We don't stop to thank you often enough, so I'm going to stop to do it right now. Thank you, subscriber, for understanding and for doing what you do. And those of you who haven't as yet subscribed, we're still waiting. We'll be here for a while. We'll wait for your call. And right now we will watch the conclusion of Doctor Who. And we won't talk to you again until tomorrow about the same time when I know you'll be back. Why not get it out of the way tonight with your subscription? For our whole staff, for Jodi Muselin, and for myself, Marty Robinson, good night. We'll catch the end of the program right now. I trust you will as well. Here's the conclusion of Spearhead from Space.